afternoon, friends. Very good to see all of you here this afternoon. A little bit chilly afternoon. Someone says winter indoors and summer outdoors. But my pleasure here today to share a little bit of what we think on cybersecurity. And I think it's a very timely event organized by Team8 and our partners. Cybersecurity is one of the top most important risk item in the board and management around the world. And Singapore is no different, especially we are a financial hub, we're a manufacturing hub, we're a logistic hub of many different sectors. And it's something that's really key to us as Aspire to be a smart nation. But perhaps for me, I'd like to frame the conversation a bit differently this afternoon. And I think I was looking at the list of panel of speakers later on, very exciting speakers from Jacqueline to from representing the view of a government, from players to industries. I think it's actually a very fascinating conversation we'll have today. But maybe I'll start off with asking our questions to ourselves. While we sometimes think about cybersecurity as a major risk, but can it be an opportunity for all of us? Firstly, a lot of money is going into cybersecurity, stopping the cyber attacker, whether from a disruption, data exfiltration, or just blocking his attacks in our vulnerable systems is a big business around the world. And in Asia, we expect almost $30 billion of spend by 2020. And around the world, the markets in Asia Pacific, spending on cybersecurity is a double-digit growth, more than 10% CAGR a year. And it's a globally exciting times to be in the cybersecurity industry as a player and as a professional. In Singapore alone, we spent about more than $570 million on cybersecurity last year. And there have been a number of players that have joined the ecosystem. Palo Alto was here, Symantec, and Microsoft also launched its Combined Transparency Center earlier this year. They've joined a pool of players and professionals in the market looking at how we secure Singapore and its key businesses in the region. So it's a big growth industry, but not just in terms of the cybersecurity companies and workforce, but also I would contend and to put forward a suggestion also for the user organizations. To be relevant and to be differentiated in the digital economy, in a digital future economy, we have to believe that every business needs to be a digital business, a digitally enhanced business, investing in technology to transform our operating models, our processes, our way we reach out to our customers, how we acquire customers, and how we retain customers. To be a digital business, so cybersecurity, to be a cybersecure business has to be a paramount priority. And to be a cybersecure digital business is a competitive advantage for all of us in the room. And I think increasingly we see many companies in Singapore and around the world investing in cybersecurity capabilities. In Singapore, we believe that there is a vibrant ecosystem, starting from all the way from infrastructure, a cybersecure national infocom infrastructure, to schools, manpower, and many of the exciting companies and startups we have here today and who are interested to come to Singapore. And also we have many international organizations like Interpol, with the presence and capabilities hosted in Singapore, looking at the region. So I believe that cybersecurity is going to be not only an important priority for many businesses, but also a growth engine for many companies and especially for ecosystem in Singapore. And together we are looking at how we can build on this foundation to have a vibrant exchange of views and ideas and innovation to have a more cyber-secured space for all of us to continue to thrive and grow in a digital era. And it's a role that I think Singapore would like to play, working with different partners in the ecosystem and the value chain, and looking at how we can build different parts of the solution architecture, not just in terms of the hardware, software, but also importantly, in terms of the instincts and culture. Someone was mentioning to me the biggest vulnerability in cybersecurity is not the machines. It's actually people using the machines. So how are we building the next generation of workers and business owners and leaders, management, digital leaders in management in digital companies to have the instincts and the capabilities to build a cybersecure business? And something that I think is also an important aspect of how we can bring ecosystem partners together to build software and hardware and instincts to make this a digital hub for cybersecurity. Lastly, I would like to just to invite and encourage all of you to continue this conversation about cybersecurity, not just looking at the technology parts of things, the hardware and software, but how can we come together in building an ecosystem of partners and bringing the business leadership in the different sectors we talked about, the financial sector, the manufacturing sector, to come together to look at a sweet spot of applying technology, applying hardware, applying great ideas to the business solutions. And that, I think, is really the opportunity for cybersecurity for all of us. Thank you very much.